Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naran Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jayamudirayat Srimvada Swagada Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtanam Hridyantasto Hyapadrani Vidunodi Suhursadam Nashtaprayeshu Apadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavadi Uttama Sloge Bhakti Bhavati Naishtaki. Hare Krishna. Today I am reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 6, verses 33 and 34. 33. Tasmin Mahayogamaye Mumukshu Sharane Suraha Dadrushu Shivamasinam Tiktamasham Ivantakam. Tasmin, under that tree, Mahayogamaye, having many sages engaged in meditation on the Supreme, Mumukshu, of those who desire liberation, Sharane, the shelter, Suryaha, the demigods, Dadrushu, so Shivam, Lord Shiva, Asinam, seated, Tekta Amarsham, having given up anger, Iva, as Antakam, eternal time. Translation: the demigod saw Lord Shiva sitting under that tree, which was competent to give perfection to mystic yogis and deliver all people. As grave as time eternal, he appeared to have given up all anger. Translation and purport by Sri A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. In this verse, the word Mahayogamaya is very significant. Yoga means meditation on the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and Mahayoga means those who engage in the devotional service of Vishnu. Meditation means remembering, smaranam. There are 9 different kinds of devotional service, of which smaranam is one process. The yogi remembers the form of Vishnu within his heart. Thus, there were many devotees engaged in meditation on Lord Vishnu under the big banyan tree. The Sanskrit word Maha is derived from the affix Mahat. The affix is used when there is a great number of or quantity. So Maha Yoga indicates that there were many great yogis and devotees meditating on the form of Lord Vishnu. Generally, such meditators are desirous of liberation from material bondage, and they are prompted to the spiritual world, to one of the Vaikunthas. Liberation means freedom from material bondage or nescience. In the material world, we are suffering life after life because our bodily identification, and liberation is freedom from that miserable condition of life. Text 34. Sanandananandir Mahasiddhe Shande Samasta Vigraham Upasyamanam Sakyaja Bhartra Guhyaha Rakshasam. Sanandana Adya, the 4 Kumaras, headed by Sanatana, Mahasiddhe, liberated souls, Shante, saintly, Samsanta Vigraham, the grave and saintly Lord Shiva. Upasyamanam was being praised. Sakya by Kuvera, Cha and Bhartra by the master. Guhyaka, Rakshasam, of the Guhyakas and the Rakshasas. Translation: Lord Shiva sat there surrounded by saintly persons like Kuvera, the master of the Guhyakas, and the 4 Kumaras, who were already liberated souls. Lord Shiva was grave and saintly. Purport: the personalities sitting with Lord Shiva are significant because the 4 Kumaras were liberated from birth. It may be remembered that after their birth, these Kumaras were requested by their father to get married and beget children in order to increase the population of the newly created universe. But they refused, and at that time Lord Brahma was angry. In that angry mood, Rudra or Lord Shiva was born. Thus they were intimately related. Kuvera, the treasurer of the demigods, is fabulously rich. Thus, Lord Shiva's association with the Kumaras and Kuvera indicates that he has all transcendental and material opulences. Actually, he is the qualitative incarnation of the Supreme Lord. Therefore, his position is very exalted. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी नितिनामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद प्रिय द्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. I would like to seek blessings from all the assembled devotees and thank you for giving me an opportunity to purify myself. Please forgive me for my shortcomings or adding any interpretation, my own interpretation. Hare Krishna. In order to prepare this class, I refer to Gurjan Prabhu's book and listen to a class by Rasraj Prabhuji. After Sati gave up her body, Lord Shiva's followers came and destroyed the arena of sacrifice and cut off Daksha's head for his offense to Sati and Lord Shiva. Sati was Daksha's favorite daughter. She married to Lord Shiva's, so he disowned her. Daksha knows Lord Shiva's position, but because of his appearance, like matted hair, body covered with ash, walks with ghosts and goblets, Daksha thinks he's not good for his daughter. But Sati and Lord Shiva are eternally connected. Sati will get a new body and will join with Lord Shiva again. Shiva is angry and he wants to destroy everything because of his wife passing away. Now, Lord Brahma, the demigods, the great sages, all are coming to ask for forgiveness of what had happened and to pacify him. We heard about the description of Kailash in previous classes. Kailash, Alakananda, Nanda River, these are all the abode of Lord Shiva. This is situated between the material world and the spiritual world. We heard the description of the beautiful mountains, rivers, trees, birds, and forests when they pass by in the previous verse. Now, verse 31 talks about where Lord Shiva was sitting when they arrived. Lord Shiva was sitting under the banyan tree and he was in deep meditation. Now he is not angry anymore and he was meditating on Lord Vishnu. Prabhupada says Maha Yoga Maya. Yoga means any process which brings us closer to Krishna or which establishes a relationship with Krishna. Yoga means to unite in Sanskrit. Yoga is the process by which we unite with Krishna. It is not the physical exercise practice all over the world. It is the union of Atma and Paramatma. There is a separation between Atma and Paramatma. The process of bringing together is called yoga. There are different types of yogas mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, such as Karma Yoga, Buddhi Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, Bhakti Yoga. These are the different processes in which one can establish the lost relationship with Krishna. Ashtanga Yoga system has 8 limbs, such as Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, and finally reaching to Samadhi to connect with the Supreme. Prabhupada says yoga means meditation on the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and Maha Yoga means those who engage in the devotional service of Vishnu. Meditation means smarana or remembrance. Why do we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, reading Prabhupada's books, or hearing classes from senior devotees? This will all improve our smarana or remembrance of the Lord and make us free from the material entanglement, cycles of birth and death, old age and disease, become eternally happy in the spiritual world. There are 9 processes of devotional service. Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Atmanivedanam. Shravana is listening to the holy name and glories of the Lord. Maharaj Parikshit constantly heard Srimad Bhagavatam from Sukadev Goswami in his last 7 days of his life. Kirtana means chanting the glories of the Lord. Sukadev Goswami spoke the Bhagavatam to Maharaj Parikshit. Smaranam is remembering the Lord. Prahlad Maharaj never forgot Krishna despite constant tortures from his father Hiranyakashipu. Padasevana means to serve the lotus feet. Goddess Lakshmi is always engaged in the service of the Lord's lotus feet. Archanam is the deity worship. Example is Prithu Maharaj. Vandanam means offering prayers to the Lord. Akura offered prayers to Krishna when he was traveling to Vrindavana in order to see Krishna. Dasya means considering oneself as an eternal servant of the Lord. Example Hanuman. Sakya means serving God in the mode of friendship. Example is Arjuna. Atmanivedanam is the complete surrender oneself to God. Example Bali Maharaj. Now, verse 34 talks about the personalities who were surrounded by Lord Shiva, which is very significant here. They are 4 Kumaras and Kuvera. Kuvera represents the king of money or the treasurer. Lord Shiva have all the opulences because of Kuvera and is filled with all transcendental qualities because of 4 Kumaras. Lord Shiva is the qualitative incarnation of the Supreme Lord. His position is very exalted. Shiva have many qualities, but in quantity, Krishna is the supreme. There is an analogy about this. Lord Krishna is the pure cow's milk, straight from the cow. Lord Shiva is the yogurt. They are made up of the same thing. Lord Shiva is not different than Krishna, but in touch with the material world. Just like yogurt needs some culture to turn into yogurt. There is no difference between Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva in their original position, but still Lord Shiva is different from Lord Vishnu, just like milk and yogurt. There are many types of energies of the Supreme Lord, and all of them are auspicious. Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara are called Guna avatars or incarnations of material quality. We have to think that Krishna's position is higher. Now, other organizations consider demigods as equal to Krishna or higher than Krishna. We need to be very clear because in Puranas, it is a great offense to do that. We read the 10 offense during Mangalarati in the morning. The second offense is considering Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma equal to or independent to Lord Vishnu. Lord Shiva is the greatest Vaishnava, is the greatest devotee of Krishna. And demigods are Jiva Tattva or persons like us. They are also the greatest devotee of the Lord and taking care of different material affairs like ministers does. We should not offend demigods or Lord Shiva. This much I have. I would like to end here. Vanja kalpatarupyascha kripasindu